Dream along with me. I'm on my way to a star.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Terry Como's Kraft Music Hall, brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas. And now, Mr. C. Two hands for beginners.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. From San Francisco and Los Angeles, Milwaukee and Detroit, from Kansas City and Chicago, clear to Pittsburgh. The crowd in Boston, Philadelphia, New York and Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, each one is cheering its bird. Even folks in Washington, D.C., from spring until the fall. Though the team is at the bottom, the baseball fever's got them when they hear that magic call. Play ball, play ball, play ball, play ball, play ball.
6 months out of every year, I might as well be made of straw. 6 months out of every year when I'm with him, I'm alone.
Play ball, play ball, play ball.
6 months out of every year, he doesn't take me anywhere. 6 months out of every year when I play cards, solitaire.
Play ball, play ball, play ball.
The other 6 months out of every year, we are hardly ever seen apart. But then the Washington Senators take over my place in his heart. 6 months out of every year, I might as well be wearing green. Life is just an awful bore from which I can't. No escape.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
6 months out of every year.
Play ball, play ball, play ball.
Announcing the lineup for tonight's game, Miss Eve Arden, Miss Piero Vaughn, Allen and Rossi, the Piero brothers. Play ball.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack, Cracker Jack, Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took a part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took a part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Take all of me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Kraft Music Hall. I think we have some very wonderful guests for you, and I hope you enjoy.
Here you are, Mr. Como.
You finally remembered my name, right? Thank you. And just for being a good boy, you can have all the caramels you like. Here, 1, 2. Oh, thanks a lot. Well,
Me and Judy like to play we're grown-up ladies. So happy you could come, Mrs. Kennedy. Do have one of my delicious Kraft caramels. Thank you. I love Kraft caramels. Me too. How are your children? Perfectly terrible. Do have another Kraft caramel, Mrs. Kennedy. When it comes to candies, Kraft puts more yum in 'em than anyone.
I'd like to buy a little gift.
Oh, certainly, sir. We have some wonderful perfumes. Here's the latest thing from Paris. It's called Instant Marriage.
Oh, crazy.
Isn't it? And then this is very nice. This is called Burning Kisses. And it also kills mosquitoes.
I'll take both of them.
Oh, goody. To whom shall we send them?
To Miss Eve Arden.
Oh, forget the whole thing, sir. She was in here yesterday afternoon. We opened up every bottle in the place. It took her all afternoon to make up her mind.
Well, what did she finally take?
This.
What's it called?
Indecision. Yes.
In this vale of tears, you're either baby boy or baby girl when you come on the scene. Whichever you are, you'll find that all is not serene. It's tough enough to be male, but if you're born a female, you're heading for a hideous routine. If you're born that way, you've got to be a woman. But we often wonder, is it worth the while? Your neck you break with decisions you must make to be beguilingly in style. If you have a choice, don't ever be a woman, or you'll find yourself just catering to man. You're better off a zombie or Fitch and Abercrombie, but don't be a woman if you can. Take my advice, don't pay the price. Don't be a woman if you can. You must have the gift of vision, making every day's decision on the color of the polish of your nails. Tangerine or peach or henna, Moscow red or burnt sienna, Bismarck herring, apricot or peacock tails, Danube blue or maybe Hudson River, or that new tone called chopped liver. Colors pure or those immoral, yellow, jaundice, pink, or coral? Have you seen the new humdinger that is known as Bloody Finger? Every day they put out new ones, brown and green and gray and blue ones, kidney pie or peanut brittle. One cannot be non-committal. London fog or purple daisy? Any wonder we go crazy? And that's just nail polish.
Take our advice, don't pay the price. Don't be a woman if you can.
Things that Eve today is needin' weren't needed in the Garden of Eden. Take fur coats, for instance. Anybody is nobody, just a body that is shoddy if she hasn't got a dozen furs to wear. Which will sell the propaganda, skunk or wolf or baby panda, elephant or chimpanzee or polar bear? Here's a coat for which each woman's hide burns, made from Elvis Presley's old sideburns. Bring them on, the more the merrier, English broadtail, Irish terrier. Soon they'll have a killadilla made of unborn caterpillar. Oh, all these different things, shall they be giraffe or hippopotamus? Persian lamb is very festive, leg of lamb is more digestive. Looking for a skin that's wearable makes the livelong day unbearable. And that's just fur coats.
Take our advice, don't pay the price. Don't be a woman if you can.
Oh, the problems to untangle. You'd be better off being Casey Stengel. It's enough to make you flip your wig. As to woman's crowning glory, it's the same old gruesome story. How and why and where and when to do your hair. When at last they do a hairdo, they do everything they dare do. As they weave and wave you, you get Maldemare. Barlow, beehive, or the neat and nosy. Try the skin dive, also known as baldy. With so many styles invented, any wonder we're demented? Tinted purple, try it blonder, till your mind begins to wander. Paris knot or Grecian knot, try the new Venetian knot. Girlish bob or mannish bob, or hiya bob or Spanish bob. Virgin bun or brazen bun, or cinnamon bun or raisin bun. And that's just hairdos.
Take our advice, don't pay the price. Don't be a woman if you can.
To the analyst you're driven. It's a heck of a sex that we've been given.
Don't be a woman if you can.
Eve, it was just wonderful. It was so nice of you to fly from the West Coast to join us tonight. I guess they're still buzzing out there about the Academy Award.
Oh, they certainly are, Perry. It was very exciting. I think the most popular award was that given to Bob Hope.
Well, that was one award that everybody agreed on, a fine tribute to a very fine character.
Well, he certainly did a wonderful job in the Academy show. You know, it's too bad they're not televising that big event out here tonight, the annual Motion Picture Ball.
Well, what's that?
Well, it's held every year right after the Academy Awards. All the losers get together and beat up the winners. I hate to miss that.
Well, we'll make up for it, Eve, because we're throwing our own motion picture ball a little later in the show.
Wonderful.
We're going to have the whole cast in it, including a couple of very fine comedians, Allen and Rossi.
I hear music when I look at you, a beautiful theme of every dream I ever knew. Down deep in my heart, I hear it play, I feel it start, then melt away. Why can't I let you know the song my heart would sing? A beautiful melody of love and youth and spring, 'cause the music is sweet and the words are true. This is my song.
Hey, you want to help me out? I'm in trouble.
What's the matter, Marty?
I got married on Bride and Groom, and I just found out the show was fixed.
Now, look, would you like to sing a little song, huh?
No, there's too much singing. I'll do impression.
You want to do a little impression?
I'll do an impression, all right?
All right, fine. Cool.
Here are two typical teenagers at a rock and roll session. Hey!
Won't you come right in? 'Cause you know I love you, and that's the way it is. Hey, wait a minute, hold it, fellas, hold it. What's the matter, Marty?
Would you believe it? I have a cold.
Here he is, America's foremost folk singer, Mr. Harry Belafonte.
Harry, right here, baby, right here.
I went down Jamaica way to have some fun. But chocolate and chewing gum. Thought the girls were different down that way, but I got in trouble the usual way. Here's America's two most beloved boozers, Dean Martin and his partner, Joey Lewis. Go, Dino.
When you're drinking, oh, baby, when you're drinking, oh, the whole world gonna drink you. 'Cause when you're boozing, don't wanna keep on boozing.
Post time.
Hey, Joey.
My name is Mickey Rooney, and I'm a movie star. All I need is one drink, and I'm feeling up to par.
And the world drinks with you. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the kids' favorites, Howdy, Doody. It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. A few moments ago, the United States government landed a man on the moon, and I am about to make contact with him. Hello up there. Hello up there.
Hello there, Chapman.
How does it feel to be the first man on the moon?
I feel like an idiot.
How high are you?
About 4 steps.
What's on the other side of the moon?
A label.
What does it say?
Go home, Yank.
Can you see the Russians up there?
Yeah, they're
Well, what are they doing?
walking the dog and feeding the monkeys.
What is the moon made of?
Cheese.
What kind?
Are you kidding?
Can you... Wonderful. Well, here we go again. There was a nice line. You know, if we keep this up, we'll end up like Dean and Jerry.
No, we can't break up.
Why not?
Nobody knows us.
Since landing on the moon, what do you miss most?
Are you kidding?
Well, what do you do for laughs?
Watch Cape Canaveral.
Do you have a message for the president?
Yeah, send out more broads, no dogs.
What do you eat up there?
Yogurt.
Thank
that's healthy.
Yeah, but it's hard to walk on.
All right, now, what do you do for recreation?
I go out with a woman in the moon.
You mean the man in the moon?
Now you tell me.
There may be trouble ahead. But while there's music and moonlight and love and romance, let's face that music and dance. Let's face that music, yeah, that ever swinging music. Let's face that music and
Our Kraft cooks have planned a delicious little salad and sandwich lunch for the girls when you invite them over to show off their new Easter outfits, you know. The sandwich filling is a wonderful chicken salad you make with velvety Kraft mayonnaise. Half a cupful to 2 cups of diced cooked chicken, and a third of a cup each of chopped stuffed olives and chopped celery. You'll find that the velvet-rich, luxurious texture of Kraft mayonnaise makes a wonderful difference in how it blends with other ingredients so smoothly and quickly. And, of course, the delicate flavor of Kraft mayonnaise is perfect for chicken salad. We're using whole wheat bread for the sandwiches with the crust trimmed off and a ruffle of lettuce inside. Now, for the salad half of our salad and sandwich party, we're interlocking 2 pineapple slices chain fashion for each serving. You have to cut through the pineapple rings this way to interlock them. You see? Like so. Now, these are fresh strawberries, cut in half, and we'll arrange them like little red flower petals. And then in the middle goes a spoonful of velvety Kraft mayonnaise. Kraft is true mayonnaise, made with lots of eggs, and extra egg yolks, too. But it takes more than eggs for velvet texture like this. It takes Kraft's own blend of oils and special beating process. Next time, get Kraft mayonnaise. You'll be glad you tried it, because it's the one with the velvet texture. And now we have another idea for an Easter preview lunch, a lovely pink frozen party salad. You'll be surprised how easy this one is, too. We start our salad with a smooth mixture of Philadelphia brand cream cheese, Kraft mayonnaise, and confectioner's sugar, tinted pink with food coloring. Then add maraschino cherries, pineapple tidbits, and chopped canned apricots to give unusual flavor and bright color, too. Next, Kraft miniature marshmallows, the good kind that stays soft. We're adding these recipe-sized marshmallows to whipped cream, which will fold into the fruit mixture. Oh, doesn't this look delicious? Freeze it in a loaf pan, and then you have glamorous pink frozen party salad. You'll certainly want the complete recipe for this wonderful new salad. We'll tell you where to write at the end of our program. And you'll want Kraft miniature marshmallows always on hand to pop into salads and desserts.
Whether you are here or yonder, whether you are false or true, whether you remain or wander, I'm growing fonder of you. Even though your friends forsake you, even though you don't succeed, wouldn't I be glad to take you and give you the break you need? More than you know, more than you know. Girl of my dreams, I love you so. Lately I find that you're on my mind, more than you know. Whether you're right, whether you're wrong, Girl in my heart, I'll string along. I need you so, more than you'll ever know. Loving you the way that I do, there is nothing I can do about it. Loving may be all you can give, but honey, I can't live without it. Oh, how I'd cry. Oh, how I'd cry if you got tired and said goodbye. More than I'd show, more than you'd ever know.
Thank you. It's a pleasure now to introduce two outstanding experts at one of the oldest and most difficult accomplishments in the world. They're without a doubt the most skillful jugglers in their field. I hope. They have given command performances in England, and they have lectured on their specialty in universities and colleges all over Europe, where they flunked. Ladies and gentlemen, the Piero brothers. Piero brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason of our lectures and conferences about juggling came about because we are convinced that juggling should be part of everybody's mental and physical development. Juggling really is great fun, we know. And tonight, we are going to give you a lesson about the art of juggling.
Now, if you want to be a juggler, there are certain rules you must follow. Number one is, don't try to do something you are not yet prepared for.
Yes, for instance, don't try right away to do something like this. This is too difficult. Now you see what I mean.
Now, as this will be too difficult for you to start with, we'll discard it.
This is another trick you shouldn't try to tackle too soon. And I tell you why. This trick is very hard. This trick is really, really difficult. In order to do it, you must keep your eyes on the head all the time, like my brother does. So you must concentrate hard, like him. Because if you don't concentrate, if you don't look at what you're doing, well, I'm afraid you'll never be a good juggler. Anyway, as I said before, I advise you not to try this trick simply because it's too difficult.
Then what you should do is to start with one ball. Very simple, throwing one ball from one hand to the other. Just like this. Very simple.
It's supposed to be like that. That is so simple that it's ridiculous. So you try two. And this is the way you go about it.
Now, this won't take too long. Then you should try three. Like this.
And once you juggle with three, you must try four. Well, actually, anybody can juggle with three. Four is more difficult, and this is the way you should. You can go
now,
this way.
This is nothing really, but you have to be a real juggler to juggle with five.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am the only juggler alive who can juggle 9 balls.
And do you know that you can conduct an orchestra while juggling?
Oh, yes. Watch.
And do you know that you can practice your favorite sport and juggle at the same time?
Oh, yes.
For instance, my brother, he likes golf. Then he invented a golf juggling trick in order to keep his cheap shots in good shape. We'd like to do it for you now, this trick, but first, I would like to point out that this is a precision trick, quite a difficult one. So don't be surprised if we miss once or twice.
Well, don't be surprised if we don't do it at all. See, this trick is not difficult, really. It's absolutely impossible, and we are going to prove it. But you'll realize how difficult this trick is when I tell you that my handicap is 24.
It was 25 yesterday.
Well, I'm improving. That's all. Are you ready?
More or less. Now, watch the ball hit straight.
Good boy.
It was my fault.
Yes, it was. Try it again.
Yeah? Again. Once.
Try.
Get another one? That's it.
Well, thank you very much for the wonderful applause which we so rightly deserve. And now, please watch this ball because this is the most difficult one. This is the one my brother is going to drop again.
Hey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, really this trick is not as difficult as it looks. In fact, any good golfer can do the same thing. He can produce the same shots. And if there's a golfer in the house who would like to come and try this thing with us,
Yes. Anybody
Will
would like
be a
to
great
try
pleasure
this
to-
trick? Well, what are you doing here? You'd like to try the trick?
I certainly would.
Tell me, what is your handicap?
My clubs.
Can you hit a ball straight?
No.
Oh, but then you are our man. Teddy, will you please take my place?
Are you
just try with the
kidding?
ball.
Do
Oh,
you-
come
you
on,
want-
Teddy, come on. Go ahead. You just try the 3 balls. You will see how easy it is. Teddy, please give me 1 ball. That's it.
Now let's try one first.
2, 3, 4. Just try one. I'm sure he can do it.
You better. Relax, please. Very
Wonderful, sensational. I told you you could do it.
Now the 3.
Try with the other one, but a little faster. Eh? Da, da, da. Don't stop.
All right.
You know
all
you
right.
can do it now.
All right. All right.
Show me. Very good. Very good one. Well, not very good.
That was my brother's fault.
Try that one. The last one. Sensational. Congratulations. I told you you could do it.
And when it comes to juggling a little spaghetti and Parmesan cheese, here's the master of them all, Ed Hurley. Ed, please.
Well, Perry, our good Kraft cooks deserve the credit for this one because they're going to show you how you can take a dinner-time trip to Italy without ever leaving the table. Takes a big platter of tender spaghetti with spicy mushroom sauce, crusty Italian bread to go with a tossed green salad, and for dessert, what could be more continental than fruit and cheese? The spaghetti takes only 15 minutes with Kraft spaghetti dinner, and it has good, fresh flavor no heat-and-eat spaghetti can match. Kraft provides herb spice mix, grated Parmesan cheese, and thin Italian-style spaghetti. You combine your own tomato paste with the herb spice mix for the rich-tasting sauce. Plenty of sauce. You add your own fresh extras, or not, as you prefer. Tonight, we're adding a 3-ounce can of drained mushrooms. Just let them simmer in the sauce for the last 5 minutes. Sprinkle that good spaghetti cheese on top, real aged Parmesan, and you've got spaghetti that practically speaks Italian. And you can pick the makings right off your pantry shelf. Tomato paste and Kraft spaghetti dinner, the kind with the good fresh flavor. Now for the fruit and cheese tray that tops off our meal, we want a fine natural cheese, of course. And for really great cheddar cheese, look for the packages marked Cracker Barrel brand. With Cracker Barrel, there's no guessing about flavor. For example, this wedge, it's marked sharp, so you know you're getting fine, aged goodness. Cracker Barrel also comes in the 10-ounce stick that you can cut so easily into neat cubes as we're doing here. We also like to cut some cracker-sized slices for our dessert tray, you see. Like all great cheese, this natural cheddar is at its best at room temperature, so take it out of the refrigerator a half hour before serving. Cracker Barrel is more than good cheese. It's a real pleasure. Tomorrow, get Cracker Barrel sticks or the wedges marked mellow, extra sharp, or sharp. It's always great cheddar, no guessing, when it's Cracker Barrel by Kraft.
Just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then ring, just one of those things, just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, trip to the moon, got some wings, just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it, how we started painting the town, been aware that all over there was too hot not to cool down. Goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's a hoping we meet now and then. Great fun, just one of those things. Just one of those things. Just one of those crazy flings. One of those bells that now and then ring. One of those things. Just one of those nights. Just one of those fabulous flights. Trip to the moon, got some wings. Just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it, how we started painting the town. Been aware that all over there was too hot not to cool down. Goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. Great fun, just one of those things. But it was just one of those
Don't stop now, Sarah. I just came out to tell you how wonderful you are.
Thank you, Piero. You're so kind.
You know what they say about a woman who can't pass a mirror without looking into it?
Yes.
That's where I am about jukeboxes that carry your records.
You mean the...
And which one doesn't?
You mean the one backstage?
Yeah.
I looked through every title, and they're all Italian songs.
Well, don't be so upset about it. They're Frank Gallop's favorites. Kidding aside, though, you've got to do one thing for me. You know the record that you have on eternity? We have done that thing here half a dozen times because we think the song is so great, but I'd like the folks to hear the record version. Would you do that?
Oh, do we have time?
We have time. You can sing eternally.
All right.
From the start within my
we can stacks and stacks of letters.
Hi, baby Bill. When you're smiling, why the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. When you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing and be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with
fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on a chance that you'll meet, and you meet not really by chance. Don't cry, young lover. Whatever you do, don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had the love of my own. I've had a love of my own like you.
For an elegant and easy luncheon dish, do try cooked asparagus rolled up in boiled ham slices. And to top them off, a mellow golden sauce of hot cheese whiz, Kraft's wonderful pasteurized processed cheese spread. Just put it in a saucepan for a few minutes over low heat, and then pour this satin-smooth cheese whiz sauce generously over the roll-ups. Remember, you can heat it, or spoon it, or spread it for lots of fast and delicious cheese treats. Get Cheese Whiz, made only by Kraft.
Dancing at that moving picture ball, we were mingling with the greatest movie stars of all. Set you jingling, Mademoiselle Bardot almost stole the show.
Until that darling Moody Martin showed up in a t-shirt, a torn and tattered t-shirt.
Charlton Heston drove up to the door. In a chariot, Fred and Ginger gave us an encore. More, who you Britter wore a toque, but it fell into his soup right there at that moving picture ball.
Hello from Hollywood, and welcome to the Motion Picture Ball. That glittering salute to itself that Hollywood always holds 2 nights after the awards. Oh, there are so many celebrities here, or were. It's so exciting, and don't think that your busy little Hollywood sneak hasn't picked up some startling scoops. Flash, Gloria LaRue is celebrating her 7th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Gloria, on 7 happy marriages. And now the surprise guest I've been saving for you, direct from Italy, one of the great stars of that award-winning picture, Ben-Hur, and here he is now, Mr. Pierino Como. Mr. Como, welcome to Hollywood.
See.
I wonder if you'd do that sensational scene of yours from the picture for us. You would?
I do.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, just to refresh your memories, fans, we're in the great Colosseum in Rome. That's in Italy, fans. The chariots are flashing around the course. Now, here comes the climax. Pounding hooves roaring past the emperor. The crowd screaming in a frenzy of excitement. Look out! Those 2 chariots are about to collide. And from your chariot you shout,
Whoa!
how about that, fans? I cried like a baby.
So did I, you see, because the horse ran to the wall and I got 16 stitches in my head. That's why I wear this thing.
Hooray for Hollywood, for Ballyhooey, screwy Hollywood.
Where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic, just call him something like Rock.
Any barmaid can be a star maid who can get the whole business out of our...
Hooray for Hollywood, you may be homely in your neighborhood.
But if you think that you can be an actor, see Mr. Factor, he make a monkey look good. In just a day or so, you're looking like Monroe.
Racing with the moon.
Not that one.
Hooray for Hollywood! You ought to be in pictures.
You're wonderful to see. You ought to be in pictures.
Oh, what a hit you would be. You ought to shine as brightly as Jupiter and Mars. You ought to be in pictures, my star of stars.
Today, to get the public to attend the picture show, it's not enough to advertise a famous star they know. If you want to get the crowd to come around, you gotta have glorious technicolor, breathtaking cinemascope, and stereophonic sound. If a sheet. They never would appreciate this lover boy's technique. If you want to hear applauding hands resound, you gotta have glorious technicolor, breathtaking cinemascope, and stereophonic sound. The customers don't like to see the groom embrace the bride, unless her lips are scarlet and her mouth is 5 feet wide. You gotta have glorious technicolor, breathtaking cinemascope, Cinerama, Vistavision, Superscope, Force Audio, and stereophonic sound. Stereophonic and extratonic, stereophonic sound.
Hooray for Hollywood, where you're terrific if you're even good. Where almost anyone at all, from Lassie to Raymond Massey, is equally understood. No one to tell you what you might be Donald Duck. Hooray, hooray,
Here's a star in any picture.
New flavor bloomed parquet.
Kraft creates the first flavor-bloomed margarine. New Parquet. See the velvety, less shiny texture. Then discover Parquet's delicious sweetness, freshness, and fullness of flavor. In looks, taste, texture, New Parquet is more than a match for the high-price spread. The yellow rose tells you it's Kraft's new flavor-bloomed Parquet. This is Ed Hurley speaking for Kraft. To get all of tonight's recipes free, send your name and address to Kraft Television Recipes, Box 1718, Chicago 77, Illinois. Box 1718, Chicago 77, Illinois.
I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
He speaks, and the sound of his voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that he gave to me within my heart is ringing. And He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
tuned now for This Is Your Life. It's next over most of these NBC stations.
This is Frank Gallop wishing from all of us to all of you a very pleasant good night.